Hello. So, this is a message for someone who has a dependent who isn't thriving at the moment or has been for a while, if we're going to be honest. So, when I say dependent, I mean maybe a child, a elderly or sick person in your care, maybe someone with a disability, maybe a pet. Any of these options could apply. So basically, you have noticed you are their caregiver or parent or the person who takes care of them, and you have been noticing for a while. It's obvious that they're not exactly thriving. They're not exactly happy, and you don't know what to do about it exactly. If this message is for you, you're not doing anything wrong, exactly. Okay, first of all, like don't beat yourself up about it. You're doing your best at taking care of them, but you need to tweak the way you're both communicating with them and reading them. That's it. You have to read them different. You're reading them wrong there. Basically, they've been trying to communicate for a while in their own nonverbal way, just with their behavior, what they need. They need something. The specific case here we're talking about is this dependent child, elderly person, disabled person in your care, pet, has a need that's not addressed. It could even be a cluster of needs, so several needs that are connected to each other. Example, maybe someone needs more structure, and it's not just in one area of life, it's in several. So it's probably like a cluster of needs. Maybe someone else needs, I'm getting more joy, like moments of engaged with life type joy, not an activity, not a to-do, not a zoning out, not a passing the time, not a TV, not a cell phone, not a screen, more of being outside, engaged in an activity that makes you think and challenges you, that kind of thing. They need something like that. They need something like that in their life recurrently. So like, I guess they need some kind of new routine in their life is what I'm getting. A new routine in their life of several types that affect several things. And it's gonna shake things up for them and make them more engaged with life and challenge them more. And it's gonna perk them up. It's not just gonna perk them up, it's gonna make them thrive, because what they've been lacking is the momentum to thrive. Okay? They are in a start and stop pattern, and you are unknowingly enabling that just by taking care of them in a very loving, caring, nurturing way. But it's perhaps out of a desire to help them avoid any pain, discomfort, or challenge. What I'm getting is challenge. But you need to maybe reframe that as maybe a challenge will be good for them. Maybe a challenge will be good for them. It might not look like that initially. When you're gonna have to initiate. This is why this is for the caregiver, caretaker, parent, adult, child, whatever you're dealing with. This is someone that's been down. And it's not like super down. It's not like, oh, they're depressed. No, it's just like they're not like thrilled about life or anything. And they're kind of, you know, a little cynical, and they're very tuned out, and you're trying to give everything you can, and it doesn't seem to land much. And so this is also very draining for you and disheartening. So you sort of have to change the approach. And they might not have a great initial first reaction, but that's almost your sign that it's working. So if they react badly, I know this sounds funny, but if they react badly to your first initial steps forward into this, okay? Say it's a child, and you're like, so you're gonna start swimming lessons Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, and you're gonna start music lessons Tuesdays and Thursdays. They may they may think you're crazy, and they may tell you no, and they may say they don't want to go, but it's gonna be the best thing that's ever happened to them. Say this is an elderly person, you're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna drop you off in the day center for adults Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you're gonna intermingle with people your age, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays you and I are gonna go to bingo. Okay, they might get really crabby and say, I'm not fucking going, like, I don't want to go, I'm not intermingle with people. Like, doesn't matter, this is gonna be the best thing that's ever happened to them, or in a while, the best thing that's ever happened to them in a while. Say it's a pet. Well, maybe your cat just makes, you know, life's a nap to them, and you're gonna be like, instead of feeding you, I'm gonna give you one of those challenge puzzles now every time you eat. They may be crabby in the beginning, or maybe we're gonna change your diet up, and you know, I'm gonna do some research, and I'm gonna put you on some supplements that are good for your age. They might not like that in the beginning. This is the kind of direction in all these three scenarios. It could be also with a disabled person. So you're gonna do this little part-time job. What? Yeah, just, I came up with this little job for you to do, and it's actually pretty important, and you're gonna do it now, and I need you to do it Monday through Friday from 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. You know, I just need you to organize the garage, and every day I'm going to give you a task, or things like that, you know. You will know what it is. These are just examples. Don't take any if they don't apply. They're examples so you know the kind of thing I'm talking about. But you are the caregiver, you know exactly who you're dealing with, the situation you're dealing with, and you will know what to do. This might even be things you've been thinking about doing for a while, or you may even try to test the waters and you didn't get a good response. You will know this is what you both need. If you do this and you continue to take care of them while you push them, you both will thrive. It'll be better for you and for them. So that's the message today.